Has it happened? Has he finally come up with an idea for a song intro so embarrassing that he won't do it? Let's let history decide. This hand is a big one. H-A-N-E-M-A-N. This hand is a big one. H-A-N-E-M-A-N. Gwen Stefani. I can't look at you. I can't look at the camera. I can't. I'm actually so ashamed. Gwen Stefani, holla back girl, a certified bop. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. The rumors of my death have been largely exaggerated. Who was spreading those rumors? I was. But as you've seen from the bonus video that I put out yesterday, King is back, baby. I won 3 straight games on stream last night. That hand was bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Now, am I feeling confident? No, I'm not feeling confident. Oh, what the? Ah. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have to play this hand a little bit normally because there's a chance that we get to Riichi Pinfu or just Pinfu Tudora this, right? So, am I feeling sexy and confident again? Not necessarily. Despite my awesome match history lately, and I think if you get 5 or 10, you get like an achievement or something. So that would be kind of cool to get, right? But I'm not really in the business of that. I'm more just trying to improve. I'm a little scared. I feel the imposter syndrome voice in my head being like, that was just a fluke. You're not gonna be able to sustain this level of performance. You're still in the shadow realm, buddy. And so that's not very nice. That's not very nice. I'll throw out the red dragon now. I mean, I was thinking about maybe keeping this red dragon as like a pseudo safe tile and throwing out a 2. But here's the thin and gritty of it all. Wait, what's that expression? Here's the neat and choppy of it all. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. I'm bad with idioms, okay? I don't know what the expression is. Here's the thin and crumbly of it all. Oh my god, it's actually painful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes. Let's work on getting rid of our dangerous tiles. We probably should have recognized that a turn sooner and discarded our 5. Okay. Another 9, although redundant right now, is going to be nice to have a safe tile to throw later. We have 2 Dora, but got to be a little bit careful. Like with the green dragon, they could use a pair of the Dora as well. Okay, this is weirdly okay, but why do I have a feeling that like playing this hand normally is not a great idea? Maybe I should have kept the 9. Did I have that 9 at the same time that I had this 7? Oh, okay. Oof, by the way, oof, big oofs in the chat. Did I have the 9 at the same time I had this 7? Because if so, I could have gone for a 7, 8, 9 mixed triple sequence. So that feels... I don't think that I did, though. I don't think that I did. Because if I'd seen a hand like that, I think I would have pushed for the mixed triple sequence. There's the Dora. I could just pawn it. No, that's a terrible idea. Player to my left is in Tenpai. You're going to hate this. This is not the hand where we strike. This is not the hand where we strike. Yusong, it's 2 Dora. You know what else is 2? You know what else is worth 2 Han? Riichi Pinfu. I don't get out of my bed for Riichi Pinfu, okay? You gotta entice me with some sicko stuff, okay? Riichi Pinfu doesn't do it for me anymore. I need Sanshoku. I'm talking 3 concealed triplets. That's the stuff that gets me out of bed. What am I talking about, dude? I don't know. But this is not the hand to push for. I genuinely, you want to know how I made that calculation? I was thinking to myself, if I was playing by myself, I almost said with myself, but I chose my words very carefully. I said by myself. If I was playing by myself, I would be folding this hand. This is not, our hand is just not strong. There's not enough firepower. You know what I mean? We don't have an entire military industrial complex backing me up. Also on stream, I don't know if you know this, but we changed our Riichi BGM. We changed our Riichi BGM, so now it's the 8-bit serious game track, and oh. He's in a little bit of pain. He's feeling a little bit rattled. Anyone else feeling a little bit rattled? So this hand could be anything. We could play this normally. We could also play this as a 7 pairs hand. It depends on the tiles that we start to draw. Okay, we might be playing this normally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We technically have 5 shapes. They're not great shapes because there's a lot of pairs going on here, but maybe we should have discarded the 6 of bamboo first, kept the 1, even though it's a little redundant for this. We could still go for the 7 pairs, right? So that was kind of BS, right? Player on our right called Riichi with the 4 of bamboo so that we know it's safe. Player on our left pivots their weight immediately, discarding a safe tile and preys on our human greed, even though that wasn't even human greed. We did have a 7 of circles, I think, in our hand, and maybe the lesson there is like, hey, Yusong, this is the part of your brain that makes good decision speaking. Maybe just fold explicitly with the most recently discarded tile. You know what I mean? Maybe that's something. So this is a weird situation because this is maybe like even a full flush hand. I don't know. Do I just start pawning character tiles and then discarding everything else? No, I don't. This is okay. Hang on. Center yourself, Yusong. Center yourself. Even though you're really tilted by the fact that Left Lord ate your lunch, you don't have to throw all caution to the wind. You don't have to go on an all-out offensive. We can just play very carefully here. Wow, I guess the 6 is Suji to the 3, but they could still be on a 6-9 weight, my friend. Okay, cannot discard the 5 and can't discard the 8. Why? Because these 2 tiles are Suji to one another, and people are incentivized to keep 6-7 weights as a result of that. Okay, 3 of bamboos have been discarded. It's really unlikely that anyone has a 2-3 weight. A lot of 3s being discarded. 3. I'm gonna discard the... Dude, I actually don't know. Oh my god. I'm gonna discard in the suit that's not the Dora, but this could deal into the player on my left's hand. Like this 3 could have come from a 2-3-3 or, you know, something like that. Also, this outfit. I don't have any problem with it. It's more so, and this is why we play safe, okay? Sometimes you can just improve your standing by playing safe. The chasing someone else's Riichi, I'm sure it makes you feel like an absolute diabolical villain when you succeed, but what about the times when you don't succeed? You know what I mean? As in most of the times when I choose to chase a Riichi. Okay, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 shapes right now. This is maybe just an all simples hand. If a 6 of characters comes out, I might do some sicko stuff and start cheating and force the all simples hand. I mean, granted, we have to count on a 3 of characters or an 8 of bamboo, 8 of circles coming out. Excuse me. Ooh. Okay. It's got me feeling a certain type of way now. So what am I doing here? The 5 seems a little bit redundant, right? Well, in regards to this 7-8 shape, yes, but in regards to this 3 shape, yeah, I think we're gonna chi this, right? Lord, tell me how to say chi to this, and maneuver our way onto a fast all simples hand if it's possible. If it's possible. Keep in mind, we actually have a lot of great final shapes that we could end up with, right? If we pawn the 8 of circles and we draw into a 5 of bamboo, then we could wait on a 4 or a 5 or a 7 of bamboo, right? Get that nice triple tile weight. So it's not over for us. Fortunately, our hand's a little bit slow. We get to pawn the 8 of circles. That feels pretty good. So we're a few tiles away. First, we need to chi into a 6 of characters or draw into one. Then we throw away the south wind, wait on a single tile for the 2, but we're hoping to ultimately, wow. That's really unlikely because 2 of circles have already been discarded. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So the 6 of characters will lead us to victory. And the good thing about this is that You know, we could even call Khan right now and try to bully other people into playing defensively. Other people playing defensively, they might see this 3 and think that I'm not on a 4-5 weight. Right Lord calls Riichi. No way, they're gonna run off of the West Wind? That would be it. Okay, it's a pawn on the West Wind. That's interesting. Here's the thing. I know that the 2 of circles is safe. I'm willing to take this risk. I don't think they're waiting on the red dragon. The statistical likelihood of that is very, very small. I'm in a little bit of Furitan right now. I'm in a lot of bit of Furitan in the fact that I just got, you know, someone else ate my lunch. Okay? It's anyone's game right now. First place is definitely pulled away, but the fight for second continues, you know? Didn't I look kind of cool saying that? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 shapes in our hand. They're not great shapes though. They're just okay shapes. I'll keep the East Wind, I guess. Am I really gonna throw out the 5 of characters? That doesn't seem right to me for some reason. The reason that this shape feels a little bit whack to me, a little bit difficult to me, is because we have this 2 pair shape, and I know 2 pairs is like fine. I know 2 pairs is like good in a lot of cultures and circles, but I don't know. Like, I feel like someone's probably gonna throw like a North Wind out now earlier on. We can't pawn it, right? We need to keep our hand closed, or that someone might throw a 1 of circles and it's the same story. Okay, this is still fine though. This is okay. We can finish this 1-1-2 shape with a 3 of circles or another 1 of circles, right? And that feels pretty good. Unfortunately, the 3 of circles is also a little bit cannibalized by our 4-5. There's nothing we can really do about that. You're also looking at this hand, and if you squint a little bit, you might be able to see a pure straight somewhere in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we can use the North Winds as our pair. All right, unfortunately for us, we're not drawing a lot of, I mean, they're good tiles, but just not for us. We're letting Right Lord get an all-you-can pawn and chi buffet right now. Free admission. Dude, I'm about to make some enemies. I'm about to make some haters. I think buffets are good. I don't know if it's just because of my childhood, but growing up on Long Island, there were a lot of buffets. And you know, my family would go to them all the time. Now, I don't know what happened. It's probably because I guess like the quality of food at a buffet is not, like, you would expect it to be a little bit lower than, you know, the quality of food at a restaurant, right? Because instead of having to prepare 30 dishes all at once that have to be heated constantly, you only have to prepare like, I don't know, like 15 dishes made to order. Okay, we got to focus a little bit. Can't keep talking about buffets. I'm gonna fold here. It's not worth. Wow. Right Lord does not know the meaning of defense. I gotta see your stats. You have the smallest defense stat I've ever seen, and look where it's gotten you. I think they're a little bit tilted. What is the smartest way to fold here? I think it might be this this North Wind. I mean, that's the most guaranteed way, but unfortunately for us, it doesn't let us slide back into the DMs that easily. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know what I mean. No one knows what I mean. I mean, like, it doesn't let us get back into Tenpai very easily. I'll throw down a red 5. I don't give a frick. I don't give a frick. Southwind is safe. It was the first discard. Look, this is a little, I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe in people calling Riichi and waiting on the tile that was first discarded. Wow. Riichi on the 6 of circles. This is a real blood on the dance floor situation. Okay. Southwind we know is safe. 2 of circles we also know is safe. 9 of circles, probably safe. Right Lord discards a 5 of characters. Are you drunk? Excuse me? 10 tiles left. Can we survive until the end? The answer may surprise you. Okay, Eastwind is safe. We have... Oh, no. Oh, the humanity. The humanity. They caught a 4 Doro. Oh, the humanity. Oh, wow. Did they give him another Dora? Sorry, my brain, all the endorphins are firing, all the neurons. They're getting the most activity they've ever seen. Left Lord calling pawn. Be my guest. Call me frickin' Lumiere the Chandelier the way I'm telling you to be my guest. You want to try to win this game with small hands? Let me show you the error of your ways, okay? Oh, it's this. You're cooking up a nice meal full of human greed. Oh, I think I'll partake. This is a pretty obvious flush in the bamboo suit. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful about that. We have all 5 shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to discard this 8 of bamboo, right? The longer we hold on to it, the more trouble we're gonna be in later. 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 pairs. We could have gone for the 7 pairs. I'm okay with how we played it, but we should have at least thought about it a little bit longer. We have 3 pairs in our hand right now. I'm gonna get rid of this this one of characters. Can we go for an all simples hand? We're like close, but unfortunately we already have this 1, 2, 3 shape going on. Wow, I can't believe this. A crosslord is really convincing. Am I playing with a bunch of people who have lost a lot of games? Dude, this is kind of psychologically tilted, right? They're just throwing away all of their bamboo tiles. It's the most obvious half and or full flush of all time. Okay, so unfortunately for us, we can't get rid of this 2 of bamboo. They're going for a half flush in the circle suit, by the way. So it looks like character tiles are really, really safe here. At least they should be. I don't know. It looks like their hand is so slow, though. The only way we can get out of this is if Left Lord explicitly discards a 2 of bamboo. Now, they can't have a 1-3 weight because we know where all the 1s are. But they can't. Wow. 2 passes. Do they change their hand? They change their hand. I hate to tell you this, but the 2 is no longer safe. If they're willing to change their hand and discard an honor tile, they have definitely gotten into Tenpai with a full flush, very scary hand. So what are we doing now? We're on the road to Riichi City, and by that I mean we're folding. Right Lord does not even know the danger that they're in. They've discarded a 2 and an 8, which means that because of the Suji convention of 2020, the 5 is most likely safe as well. Southwind's looking incredibly safe too. Riichi, Sumo, Pinfu, 2 red 5. Wow, for a dealer manga, but like, Left Lord is in Tenpai. If you draw a risky bamboo tile, if any of these discards had been a risky bamboo tile, you would have been Dunzo Washington. It's the return of our favorite character, Yusong large sample size Liu. Okay, I think that over a large period of games, we don't have 5 shapes in our hand. We have to throw out our honors. Over a large sample size of games, there's no way this guy succeeds. So sorry to just tell you like it is, but there's no way that is successful Mahjong. It is just baffling to me. The all-out offensive, there's just no way. Okay, Red Dragon, but it wasn't going to do anything for us anyway. A lot of them were going to be discarded most likely. I mean, who knows? Maybe if we didn't discard it, other people would have kept theirs as a speculation as well. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go a little sicko mode. I don't know if this is correct, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to throw out our more dangerous tiles because right now what we're looking for is a pair. So we'd rather get a pair. Okay, 1, 2, 2 is not a terrible situation either. A lot of ways we can finish this shape as well. This hand is starting to almost get there. It's very lofty language, right? It's like how lawmakers are like, we are making advances to do X, Y, and Z. And you're like, oh, so you just like started. Like one person made a Google spreadsheet and you haven't even color coded the columns yet. So you're just like starting out right now. Okay, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai, as surprising as it is. Do we call the early Riichi? I mean, I don't know. If we draw into a 3 of circles or a 3 of characters, we get to call Riichi if we want to by throwing away the 1 of bamboo. It's an early game Riichi. That's that S that I do like. But unfortunately, it's a closed weight or a middle weight. And that's that S that I do not like, you know? Okay. Nothing super scary yet, but Left Lord is willing to discard an 8 of circles. Sometimes I say this all the time, but sometimes I do this when I have a pair of the Dora. Because I'm not gonna use an 8-9 when I have 2 of them. This feels weird. Dude, I think if I discard anything else here, it's like 1 step forward, but 2 steps backwards. I was thinking about breaking up this 2-4 shape and keeping these like for maybe 1 1 2 2 3 3, or at least like a pair of the 1s or a pair of the 2s. I don't think that that's correct. I don't think that that's correct. Okay, let's see what happens here. No one's, I mean, right lord is starting to discard a little bit of gas. Left lord calls Riichi on the 3 of bamboo. At least we know that the 8 of circles is safe, so we don't have to big fold immediately. If a lot of 2 of bamboos come out, maybe I'll be willing to discard my 1. How many 3s are visible? 3 3s? Oh, I can call Riichi here. I discarded a terminal there. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I had more time, I probably would not have discarded the terminal there. And also, we might still fold this hand. We might legitimately fold this hand. We can stay in Tenpai for now, but like keep in mind, we can't run off of anyone. I don't want to chase the Riichi. We've seen the damage that a chased Riichi can cause. If you will turn your attention to right lord, that's exhibit A. You know what? Even just getting to the end of this game in an exhaustive draw situation would make me very happy. One where we can end up in Tenpai. I can't discard this 7. I have to throw away my pair. I have to throw away my pair. Now, if left lord is willing to discard a 3 of characters, I will. Wow, it ends up being safe. But like, come on, Yusong large sample size Liu. Legitimately, like, come on. This is ludicrous. I can't believe this behavior is okay. Back into Tenpai, MFers. You thought you could kill me? You thought you could keep me from Tenpai? I invented Tenpai. They were waiting on the 3. Oh my god. Okay, well. How can we do this? Well, I guess I mean, it's East 3. There's the potential that this is going to be like a 2-hour-long video. Checks video length. And, we could get back into first still. Is the thing. Wow, what am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? If I want to win this hand, I can't win with the Dora. I know, dude, you ever stun lock yourself by discarding a tile? Oh my god. Okay, I think I discarded that 3. I don't think that 3 is very good. Maybe I should have discarded this and I would have been 1 tile away from Tenpai. Yeah, but that's like a terrible Tenpai. What? I don't know what happened here. I honestly don't know what happened here. This is also a terrible Tenpai, by the way. We're waiting on an 8 of circles. Unfortunately, we have 2 of them. Okay. Everyone folds with their white dragons. At least, you know, if someone wins this hand and it's not me, they're not gonna win with a monstrous hand. Probably just like a big one. Okay, all the 3s are visible. I mean, the last one is invisible, which is good. It still gives me some room to play in the shadows a little. Like, people might feel like they can't discard their 1s. Because I could still technically have a 2-3 weight, right? Or a 2-3 in the character suit. Excuse me, sorry. Now they know that it's safe to discard the 1s. What else am I hoping to do? I'm hoping to draw into a 6 of characters and call a con. I'm about to go sicko mode. I'm about to go goblin mode. Okay. Good. The Northwind doesn't give people a lot of information. Good. I think people are playing defensively. Across... It's okay. It's okay. Well, it's a challenging game. If everyone could do it, then everyone would do it. You know what I mean? It's a challenging game. Dude, Mahjong has really like tested my resolve lately. You know what I mean? It's a tough game. It's a tough game indeed. You know? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably 5 if we can make something happen around this 5 of bamboo. I mean, that was an okay Riichi to take, right? It's an early game Riichi. It's not good, but it's not terrible. The reason that the early game Riichi is so valuable is like, if people like make an aggressive discard and try to get into, try to remain into Tenpai or try to play aggressively, that's when I'm in there feasting on human greed, And by the way, we discarded the 5 because we're gonna rely on this to become 2 sequences here, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A lot of things could happen here. I mean, this is 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? We draw into a 7 of bamboo, a 9 of bamboo, a 7 of characters, and a Southwind. All of those get us into Tenpai, and we're in last place. You're gonna love this. For everyone that's been telling me to play more aggressive lately, you're gonna love this. I'm gonna call Riichi no matter what on this hand. I don't care what kind of weight it is. I don't care if it's a closed weight on the 7 of characters. I'm gonna be slamming that like and subscribe button. Now, a little bit worrying, Left Lord is going for the most obvious half flush in the circle suit of all time. We can't do anything about that. Like, we can just hope and pray that we don't draw more circle tiles. Okay. Wow, they don't have any use for the Dora? Really? Yeah, this is a really nice Riichi, right? We can wait on the 9 of bamboo and the Southwind. Both. This is one of my favorite. If you can call Riichi and wait on terminals and honors, yes, people, even as they tepidly push, will likely discard those first, right? If they have no other information, or if they're like, I want to preserve the shapes of my hand, these are the tiles that are going to be discarded first. Okay. Westwind, it looks like the player to my left is folding. That's fair enough. They're in a really cushy first place situation. They don't want to deal into me. Right Lord chases this Riichi, and if there is a god, let me punish this behavior, please. I know that's a lot of pressure to put on the celestial beings up above, but I mean it with all my heart. A Cross Lord is definitely folding. Let's see what happens here. I discard a 4, and luckily it passes. Wow. Riichi Mahjong is not an easy game, friends. But the good thing about this, to look on the bright side of life, wow, that's not a safe tile. This is not a safe tile. Ah! Is it because... It's because of my Gwen Stefani parody. You can tell me, is it because of my Gwen Stefani parody? I liked it. I thought it was fun, dude. Have you ever been rebuked so hard by the heavens like that? Hey, you said we hated the parody. All right, well, we can still get into 3rd place. That's honestly the goal right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably should have discarded the Southwind or the 8 here. I think the 8 of circles was probably a better discard for sure. I'm gonna discard the Southwind because I kind of fricked up right here. I still need another shape in my hand. The 9 is probably gonna be our pair, but then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 4 shapes in our hand. You know what? Frick it, dude. This could be a half outside hand or a full outside hand because we know that the Northwind is safe and it's probably gonna get discarded, right? So you ever just want the chance to like spread your wings and fly away? They discarded an 8 and a 9. I mean, here's the thing. Usually that would make like the 7 of checks video length. I guess I should have just big folded there. I dealt into this one. This is a Riichi. What did I discard? Oh my. What happened here? They discarded 9. A crosslord calls Riichi on the 4. They draw into their perfect tile. They take a bit of, and they've been guaranteed fucking amnesty by the player to their left. Oh. This player chases the Riichi on a 5-8. Chasing is not bad here, but I'm honestly, I mean, this chase is not that bad. This chase is honestly not that bad. What were they waiting on? They were also waiting on a 5-8, but in the circle suit. Okay. Would I have chased the Riichi there? I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. Okay, this is a Riichi where they're on a 3-sided weight, a 3, 6, or a 9. That's really powerful. And then this person deals in. Wow. Wow. What is this? This is Tenpai? This is Tenpai for maybe 3 concealed triplets, right? Pretty strong Tenpai, and all you have to do is discard a 9. However, it's close to the door, right? People are incentivized to keep their 7s and their 8s. So this person also kind of deals in a little bit. We were stuck in the East round for literally forever. What happens here? Right Lord calls Riichi, but they haven't discarded very many character tiles at all. They discard a 9 and it's game over for them. They get to call a closed con on the door. One of the most terrifying moves I've ever seen. This player was waiting on a pure double sequence. Wow. This is just Riichi pure double sequence, right? They hit no Oradora. They're very grateful that I mean, I'm pissed because if that con had hit into another Oradora, they would have been Shadow Realmed. And I could have just sat here sucking on my thumb, you know? A lot of sumos with the biggest hands you've ever seen, and then I deal in. Waiting on a 2 of characters or a Southwind. I just give up my dreams and discard the 9. I can't. I'm in last place. I don't know. Maybe discarding the 9 was correct here. Let me know in the comments if you think discarding the 9 was right there. The stones in the river are not that shape because they've just been placed there. The stones in the river have been shaped via thousands and thousands of years of the current. What am I talking about? Dude, I don't know. The point is, we cannot, like... Dude, Mahjong's kind of a nuts game, right? It's kind of a good game. Now, am I upset? Yeah, I would even go so far as to say I'm upsetty spaghetti. Am I gonna let that shake me? You betcha. I am not strong enough to not let stuff like that shake me. The 4 bamboo Riichi, followed by the immediate 7 of circles discard. Oh, so I can pivot onto my 7 of circles and draw the perfect tile, and now I can wait on the 4. What is that? What is that? That's gonna do it for today. I really appreciate all the kind comments lately. You have no idea how motivating that is for me and how heartwarming it is. So I really appreciate it, okay? Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. Sometimes even a bonus video, as we've seen, sometimes even a bonus video. As I get the pipeline working, the more, ironically, the more support I get here and on Twitch, the more time I can devote to it. You can also join me on Twitch, by the way. Link is in the description. I stream every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 4 p.m. PST. If you want to witness stuff like the epic Mahjong stream of 2022 live, you can catch that on Mondays. If you want to see some gas station simulator, stop by on Wednesdays. Nancy Drew, what are you, some kind of sicko? Stop by on Fridays. Join us in the Discord too. An incredibly kind community. Okay, that's gonna do it for today. Until next time, please be patient with yourself and please be kind to yourself. Please take care of yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.